Hello everyone, welcome back to another Andrew H21 video. Today we're doing a tier list of the 2020 NASCAR drivers. There is no back markers of J.J. Yaley, Josh Bilicki, Reed Sorensen, Garrett Smithley, Joey Gase, all those guys except for Smithley and Yaley would go in the neutral section. Smithley would go in the like section, and Yaley would go in the dislike section. Left to right are my favorites in the section. So top to bottom are my favorites to least favorites. So let's get started. Chase Elliott, my number one. A lot of people are going to hate me for that. It's your opinion. I respect your opinion, but my opinion is Chase Elliott's number one. Alright, Blaney, number two, is my second favorite. Jones, right now wearing his Southern 500 t-shirt win. Clint Boyer, great personality. Matt DiBenedetto, he's another great personality. And Jimmy Johnson, it's his final year. I have to put him as favorite. Next is Alex Bowman. I like him. He's from Tucson, Arizona. Not Phoenix, but Tucson's second best. Got Derek Almirola. He's got a great personality and YouTube channel as well. Got Michael McDowell. Excuse me, my bird clock's going off. Hey, could you keep down over there? Michael McDowell. He's from Glendale, Arizona. I like him a lot. Corey LaJoie, he's got a great personality, and he also feuded with Denny Hamlin. Next is Bubba Wallace. I like Bubba. Bubba's a great guy in what he's doing right now. We have Tyler Reddick next. Tyler Reddick is a great underdog driver to root for. Next is Brennan Poole. Poole should have gotten that Talladega one. Logano and Keselowski, I don't know why a lot of people dislike them. They have done nothing wrong, in my opinion. And so I like them because a lot of people dislike them. Kenseth is a calm Michael Marutz would say. There goes my other bird clock. Could you keep it down over there? Who's next? I can't see with this zooming iMovie stupid thing, so I'll stop this recording and go to the next. And we are back. It wasn't a long time in your time, but it was a minute in my time. My bird clock's off now. So next thing is Newman. I kind of like Newman. He after what happened to Daytona. Buescher, last year I'd put him up in the like category, but this time he hasn't performed as well as I'd like him to. He hasn't been the underdog everybody likes to root for. Last year he was that guy, and I put him. I still like him, but he's just a little lower. Same thing with Custer. I thought he'd perform. I liked him, but he's just not up top at where I want him to see him. So I want to root for guys that win. You know what I mean? William Byron, as I like to say. I really don't have any opinion on William. And if you want to figure out how to spell it, it's Weeyum. John Hunter Nemechek is next. He's been an underdog I've kind of been pulling for lately, so he's up there. I didn't like him for his incident with Cole Custer at Canadian Tire. I thought that was a little. You could at least give the guy a chance to win. If you're gonna just. I wouldn't have liked the way that race ended either. Quinn Houff, who really cares? Ryan Preece in the 37. I really have no opinion of him. Ty Dillon. I slightly dislike him because he's Austin brother and he's the grandson of Richard Childress and is completely irrelevant. But I really don't dislike the guy that much. Bell is mean, but he isn't that mean. Now in the dislike category, we have Daniel Suarez, who is I don't like after he fought Michael McDowell. Next is Stenhouse, who is just a complete menace on plate tracks. See, what year was that? I believe it was the 2018 Daytona night race. Next is Austin Dillon. He's a silver spoon. He does not deserve to be in the Cup Series, and I'd like to see him even just move to Germain Racing. I'll take that. I'll be happy about that. Next is Skirt Bush. I don't really like him because he just rubs me the wrong way, really. Next is Kevin Harvick, who is he wins too much. I don't really dislike him, but and then he won that one victory, I believe, 2018 at Phoenix, the Ticket Guardian 500, where he's all about the haters thing. I didn't really like that much. Next in the dislike category is Martin Truex Jr. See Martinsville 2018. What does he say? He will not win the championship. Next thing he does wins the championship, and we're talking about Joey Logano here. Can't keep a promise. I didn't want to see Logano win championship, but my point is, I didn't like what he said after that. And then the next year, he just complains. He's just a complainer. Speaking of complainers, we move to Kyle Busch, who I made a whole video about why I dislike him, which was mostly parody, but there was some real reasons in there. He just complains and complains, makes sex swears on live TV. Dude, take your chill pill and get out of here. Golly. But he is a good personality, and that's why I have him over Denny Hamlin. Boy, what a sad state of affairs this is. The most overrated driver in NASCAR. I will tell you that that's a fact at this point. The man has sat, 13 years at Joe Gibbs. Best quality equipment in NASCAR. 13 years gets you a championship, maybe 2, right? Nope, no championships here. That's why he's overrated. And yes, when I started disliking him was when there's an ad on NASCAR Fantasy Lot that's saying he won the Daytona 500. I should be on your team. That just kind of rubbed me the wrong way to dislike mode. First driver I ever disliked, and yes, Denny Hamlin. Daytona and Atlanta are 2 different tracks. Not to mention what he did in Martinsville a few years ago. I'm really over that, but still. All he has in the series is FedEx. If FedEx weren't there, he'd be like J.J. Yaley, which is saying something. So I'm just gonna stop ranting about Hamlin because I'm I think I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what. And Hamlin just puts me in a bad mood every time I hear about that. So, bye. Leave me a comment on what you think as well. Bye.